Hi, I'm Dr. Bowie from TV Highway Chiropractic.
And I'm Dr. Michael.
Today we're going to be going over how we treat whiplash injuries in our office. So a whiplash injury most often happens during a car crash. How a whiplash injury occurs is that Dr. Michael here is going to show us. So oftentimes it's either a front crash collision or a rear collision. And what happens is that the muscles in the front and the back, including the ligaments, get overstretched due from the forces of the crash. Show us what it looks like, Dr. Michael.
So usually the back seat will hit the back and it'll go.
Yeah, it's so hit the front of the muscles overstretched, the ligaments overstretched when he first whips their head back, and then what happens is that everything recoils again, and the head will end up going chin into his cheek, and then we get all these overstretched and sprained. So that's why it's like a sprained ankle, but all around your neck. So any kind of movement is very painful. We'll do a lot of therapies: heat, ice, ultrasound, muscle stimulation. We've done laser therapy that helps really well. But eventually, when the pain starts to settle, the inflammation goes down, we have to rehab those muscles. And we do a lot of isometric types of strengthening to regain the muscles strength around the neck so that we can return it back to normal. The goal is not to move at all, but we're still contracting. So at home, we'll instruct the patients to using their hands to keep their head from moving. So Mike's going to put his hand on his forehead, so resisting any kind of movement, but then pushing the forehead into his hand. You can see that his muscles are starting to activate here without any movement, so it's not painful. Now, if there is pain with any of these exercises, discontinue it, and it might be too advanced for you. But typically, if you're not moving, you're just contracting the muscle. It's pain-free, but it's still a good form of strengthening exercise. 8-second hold. Okay, you can relax. And then we want to do it all sorts of different directions. So if you put your hand on your forehead, we can do the front muscles. Dr. Michael can exercise the back of his neck the same way by resisting movement from the back, from the side. You can see that his muscles are contracting. He doesn't have a whiplash injury, but it won't be any pain if you're not moving. So another good one is doing rotation, so working muscles from side to side. Doing that, typically you can either use two hands or we'll just position your hand on one side and then turning your head, rotating into your head instead of just tilting over. And you can safely continue to do these exercises. You want to do them like morning and evening, 6 to 8 second holds with each position, and you want to hit every direction. So do every direction 3 times in the morning and then 3 times in the evening. Give these exercises a try at home if you're having any kind of whiplash injuries. Whiplash injuries don't have to happen from car crashes, but if you're playing any sports, especially like football or contact sports, having any pain after a contact sport, then this is a good exercise to rehab. Now, this is typically done in the office after we do therapies and get all the inflammation down. Now, if you're still having pain with doing these exercises, it might be too advanced, and you'd want to come in so we can evaluate what stage of recovery you're in. That way we can provide the best type of service in terms of treatment or modalities that will help you recover faster.